Popular, episode 12. Hey CCO students, welcome back to Popular episode 12. Now for the last couple of weeks we've been having this conversation we're calling Popular, and it's all about influence, the ability to affect somebody's behavior, thinking, or choices. Now the reason we as followers of Jesus want to build influence with the people in our lives is so that we can help other people follow Jesus. That's our whole goal. We also know that sometimes things can get in the way of our influence. Yesterday, Garrett talked a little bit about that. Now, today's Trinity practice will be pretty difficult, if I'm totally honest with you. It's really simple, but it's also pretty difficult. See, I think one of the things that blocks our influence the most is what Jesus would call sin. It's this idea of not meeting the standard set before us. Jesus was very clear that when you love people and you love God, there's a certain way of living, and then there are certain ways of living that undercut that. Those things that undercut loving others and loving God, whether direct or indirect, whether you do them on purpose or without knowing it, those are called sin. The truth is that Jesus' death, burial, and resurrection have paid the price in taking care of sin once and for all. If you believe in Jesus, if you choose to accept that forgiveness into your life and begin to walk in a new way, you don't have anything to worry about. The problem is we're still human, and so sometimes sin affects us. And not only does it affect us, it affects the people around us. James, the half-brother of Jesus, said this in James chapter 5, verse 16. So confess your sins to one another, pray for one another so that you might be healed. The prayer of a godly person is powerful. Things happen because of it. So today's Trinity practice, confession. Sharing our deep weaknesses with trusted others so that we can experience the hope, healing, and restoration of Jesus. Remember, when the people in your group are sharing, this is a confidential thing. This is not something to take and post or tell anybody else about. This is something to keep inside your group. So as a group, take turns sharing the things, the sin in your life that hold you back from being an influential person and ultimately from following Jesus and being like him. When you're finished sharing, make sure you pray for each other. Because like James says, the prayer of a godly person like you is powerful and effective. It changes things. Guys, thanks for joining us. If you have questions, shoot us a DM or drop a comment. We'd be happy to help you with all things popular, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.